This is a very painful place to start this piece on crime issues here in Kansas City, the need for more local control. But when you view this piece, when you see how bad the statistics are, when you see how much our people are suffering here in Kansas City, I think you're going to agree that it is a compelling statement that something needs to be done.
Currently, on the police board, we have 5 commissioners. 4 of them are appointed by the governor, and 1 is the mayor. Our proposal is more local control of the police department. What we'd like is to have 1 commissioner elected by the people of Kansas City. That commissioner could serve up to 2 terms, 4 years per term. What we're doing is trading state-appointed politics for locally elected accountability. Very quickly, I want to show you where we got the statistics for why we are pointing out that we are only 2% safer than all cities in the United States. We went to a website called Neighborhood Scout. It's considered to be the premier website for data collection of crime statistics. As I'm pointing with my cursor over here, you can see we're 2% safer than all the other cities in the United States, or conversely, we're 98% more dangerous than all cities in the United States. The website does a very nice job of showing you annual crimes, breaking up into violent and property crimes. If I scroll down just a little bit further, it then breaks out property crime comparison. The national median is a 4.7, Missouri is a 5.45, and we come in at 3 times the level at 14.63 of the national median. Let me scroll on down just a little bit further. On the property crime rate comparison, the national median, as you can see, is a 34.3, Missouri is a 40.71, and we come in at an 81.07. One more interesting statistic, if I can go down here just a little further, is the crime per square mile. The national median is 49.6, Missouri comes in at a 30, and Kansas City is a 132. This issue, crime in Kansas City, has got to be the premier issue of this campaign, and my candidacy is going to make it as such. It is something that must be addressed, and it must be on the mind of the mayor every single day. In summary, we want to acknowledge that we have a very dedicated police force here in Kansas City. Our proposal is designed to be an incremental idea towards a first step of change. Our proposal opens the process to new ideas and solutions. It gives our citizens a better understanding of what the police board does, and it makes the police board more publicly accountable. The bottom line, our citizens should not have to live in a city that is more dangerous than 98% of all cities in the United States.
We're ending this piece in Waldo. Waldo, like so many areas of the city, have really suffered from crime, particularly as of recently. As I ended, I also want to make mention that I greatly appreciate the efforts of the Kansas City Police Department. This piece was not designed to be hypercritical of them, but what is so important to bring out is that we are only safer than 2% of the cities here in the United States. When we did our research and we actually found the statistic was that bad, it absolutely brought some outrage to us. And the bigger point that I'm trying to make in this piece is that enough is enough. We have got to make some changes. We cannot keep going the way we are going right now at this thing. So local control is a tool to get us started to trying to think about how we can open the process up, how we can get more focus on it, how we can create more accountability. Another interesting thing when we were doing the research was, and I want to create a link to it, is the St. Teresa High School students did a wonderful piece on crime here in Kansas City. They referenced the 2% figure as well, and they actually even brought up some very good ideas about how we might start to control some aspects of crime. But in the end, it's going to be a lot of things that are going to to help us to alleviate crime in this city. Surely more local control is going to help. I certainly think that the efforts that we're going to talk about around education and how we can improve that, about how we can keep jobs from leaving Kansas City, what we can do with housing, etc. All of it has to come together in one big colossal effort. And to be quite frank with you, the mayor has absolutely got to be at the center of that.